Hey guys, I'm here with Doug Bierkus, the event coordinator for the Glassbone Open and just about every event that we do here at Dynamic Discs. The Glassbone Open is a huge deal for us. We love running this huge event. We love having people come in from all over the world. And so I thought this, for 2017, is going to be even bigger with more things to do and just really cool stuff going on. And I thought, what a better way to kind of keep people informed or maybe answer some questions that you might have, but with video and talking to the man who's actually behind everything with the Glassbone Open. So let's just jump into a couple questions.
Sure.
Cool. So I know a lot of people, the big thing is we have about, 300 people on the waiting list alone, which is amazing in itself. But some of the people that are on the waiting list, say they're like number 92 on the waiting list, what are their chances? What can we tell people as far as what their chances are as far as actually getting into the tournament?
Yeah, you know, the first thing I've got to say about the wait list is there's obviously no guarantees. Right. I mean, everybody that registered, certainly who is in the field, has the opportunity to play. Historically speaking, typically we do have a lot of people that will withdraw from the tournament between now and when the tournament starts. And you know, if I had a single-digit wait list number, I'd certainly be a little more optimistic than if I had number 92. One of the things, though, that we have really pushed for this year is to provide lots of opportunities for someone to come to the event who's not playing in the actual A tier or the NT. And we've actually given folks on the wait list an opportunity to, for instance, sign up to be a spectator and get the spectator badge and have the money that they've already tied up on the wait list apply towards that spectator fee. So, you know, I would encourage folks that if you're on the wait list, stay on the wait list. Don't give up hope. Stay on the wait list, but plan coming to Emporia anyways. Whether it's as a spectator, you can also contact us about being a volunteer. Volunteers are so critical during the event, and we like to take care of the people that either play, spectate, or volunteer. And volunteers have a way to earn a player pack, the same player pack that the players gets if they come out and will spot on a course Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, or help us with some of the off-course things. That's a great way to get a player pack. Another option is with the spectator badge. I mean, it doesn't cost anything to come to the GBO and watch disc golf. We want to make sure everyone knows that if you want to come and watch the top pros playing at the Glassbone Open, there is no cover charge, if you will, to get in and watch the action. Absolutely,
and that's one of the things that I always thought was cool about the Glassbone Open is if you don't happen to get in, we've got bowling, we've got poker night, we've got the biggest block party ever in disc golf. Yep. So we got all kinds of stuff. But another thing that I know that people can do that I'd like you to kind of talk about a little bit, Doug, is the Flexi Tears. Tell us about what's all that about.
The Flexi Tears are a great opportunity for players in the event to get practice on the course, as well as our spectators or our volunteers or other people that want to play competitive disc golf. We actually have a Flex Start C Tier on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of that week. The first three, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, Jones East, Jones West, and Peter Pan. Those you show up anytime between 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. Get a group together, play around. It's sanctioned. You get a rating. You play for prizes. It's a pretty cool deal. But even more exciting is Thursday and Friday during the actual event. We're going to take 2 9-hole courses, one on each day, and we've gotten approval from the PDGA so that someone can go and actually play that 9-hole course twice while only walking it once, so that they can get the minimum 13 holes. It gets them a rating. And basically on each hole, we're calling it our double drive C Tiers, because you get to throw 2 discs on hole 1, finish both of those shots out, and record 2 scores.
Nice.
And so you get 18 holes by only walking 9, and that's going to be a lot of fun on 2 of the 9-hole courses that are here in town. So spectators, volunteers, folks that have some time during the actual event could actually play competitive disc golf then too.
And I know a lot of the players will use the competitive aspect of it to kind of warm up for the actual tournament, but then you have some people that weren't able to get in the tournament will get to play. I like the whole 2 throws off the tee idea, because I don't know how many times I've thrown, I'm like, man, if I just could throw again. Yeah. It's like a practice throw, even though it counts, it's kind of like a practice throw and you get to throw again, which is kind of cool. So, all right, well, that's cool. So yeah, again, more stuff you can find out at glassboneopen.com or at the Facebook page for Glassbone Open on the C Tiers. But one other question that I want to cover real quick that I know a lot of people have been asking is because, you know, 2 of our rounds, depending on your division, will be played on a golf course. And I know some of the golf courses here have strict dress code. kind of different than when you play just on the public parks. So kind of speak on that, Doug, about the dress code when you play in the tournament.
Yeah, well, first and foremost, we start out with the PDGA dress code. There is a PDGA dress code. It's specifically for a national tour event, which any of the professional golfers will be playing in that. We need folks to adhere to those standards. However, at one of our courses, Emporia Country Club, one of the golf courses that you mentioned, we like to take that one step further, and where the PDGA regulations allow for a male competitor to wear a dry fit that does not have a collar.
Okay.
We want our players that are male to be wearing a collared shirt when they're out at the country club.
Okay.
We have a great relationship with them, and as we build the sport and grow the sport, especially in situations where we're able to take a golf course and use it for disc golf,
right,
we want to send a good message, and the dress code at the Emporia Country Club for male golfers aligns very closely with the PDGA, with the one exception that the shirt actually does have to have a collar on it.
Now, what about for women? Do they have to have the collared shirt on?
No, the women have the dress code that is indicated by the PDGA.
Okay.
Will cover what is appropriate for women to wear.
Now, let's say just real quick, if they're coming to practice, let's say if gentlemen's coming to practice on the country club, do they have to wear the collar in practice?
Yeah, if they're going to come out and play one of the practice rounds at the country club, they should have a collared shirt on.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks, Doug. All right. Well, that was just a few questions. We're going to do these videos maybe every few weeks. That way you can stay up to date on what's happening with the Glassbone Open for 2017. If you have any questions that you haven't seen on the website, you haven't seen answered at Disc Golf Scene, or you haven't seen answered on Facebook, leave a comment below so that we can gather these questions and I can hit up Doug again when he's here and we can get those answers for you. Does that sound good, Doug?
Perfect. Looking forward to seeing a bunch of people in Emporia. Players, volunteers, and spectators. It's going to be a good time.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.